All right. Here we go. City car driver with the wheel and pedals. It's important to wear your seatbelt before you start to drive. Buckle up. This is an automatic vehicle. Let's one thing at a time, okay? To start the engine, press enter and hold it for 1 to 2 seconds. Oh. To turn on the left signal, hit bumper left. To release the parking brake, press circle. Hold the brake pedal and shift the gearbox to the D position by pressing Y several times. Done. To start off, depress the accelerator or press gas on the keyboard. Oh, we're moving. We are moving. You gotta check your rear view mirror there. All right, very nice. Turn off that signal. All right, where are we going? Continue driving. Regular testing ground will be to the left up here. Just gonna continue driving. You know, I do drive in the city on a regular basis. So this is not foreign to me. I'm hoping to prove myself a little bit, and demonstrate that I am. People always they watch me play like Forza and they go, "Oh, I'd hate to be next to this guy on the road." To turn left at the junction, press the steering button. Little heavy on the brakes. Little heavy on the brakes there. Now, of course, before you make a turn, you should definitely look left and right, and then calmly make your way into the entrance, and we're looking great there. Okay, no problem there. Turn on the right signal light. I don't know where you want me to turn. These pedals are a little oversensitive. I don't know where you want me to turn. It must be at this intersection right here. Okay, that's fine. Little bit early on this. That's fine. Take a look. What do you mean I haven't stopped at the right side of the road? Oh God, this part of my this part will make you mad. Hold on. No trailer, please. Oh, it meant pull over. Okay, I would like to make a left-hand drive car, please. In an whatever, dude, send it. Automatic gearbox, anti-lock brakes. I'll do it in an SUV. I'm not scared. Okay, not a great performance there. Are you a 10 and 2 kind of guy or a single hand 12 o'clock? Depends. Vancouver rush hour, 10 and 2, and maybe some modafinil. The controller is going freaking wild. Vancouver, 7 p.m., single hand at 12 o'clock. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, yeah. So put your seatbelt on first. This thing's freaking huge, man. To start the engine, press and hold enter. No problem. Okay. Turn on the left signal light. Release the parking brake. Switch into drive. Oh, you have to hold brake to be able to okay, that makes sense. That actually makes perfect sense. Alright, now we're freaking cruising. Oh, this feels normal. Okay. Now, are my mirrors adjusted? Oh, the mirror's looking great. Honestly, mirror's looking fantastic. It is a tiny lane. That's how you know we're in Europe here. We're probably cruising a little too fast, I would say. The turns are a little touchy. The wheel is a little stiff, but I'm working on it. Gotta use the ABS. Thank you. Hold it down. Okay, good. Looking good. Now a nice little turn right into the lane. Probably overcut it on the one side a little there, but that's okay. No sweat. Hey, Pam the Yam, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Stop on the right side of the road. Okay, so you're going to slow down. You really got to hit the brakes on this thing, huh? You're going to slow down. You're going to use your mirror to determine where the curb is. And then you're going to drive up on top of it and left the exercise area. Okay, start again. One second, I think I gotta adjust my Logitech G920 spring strength settings as well. See, that feels so much better. Oh, that's loosey goosey. That's what I want. I like a car with a little bit of oversteer, honestly. Okay. Oh, that feels good. All right. Square. Start the engine. Left signal light. Release the parking brake. Switch into drive. And then, now we're frickin' going, man. Now we're frickin' going. Oh, turn off that signal light. All right, we're cruising. Hey, we're on a great big convoy, rocking through the night. Convoy. Feels good. We're making great time already, kids. Geez, glad I'm not going that way. Working hard or hardly working? We're just cruising here. Okay, you know, I know we're turning left up here, so we might as well just coast and get ready. Gotta touch the brake from time to time, of course. Then you're gonna yield here, which is in the UK what they call stopping. Nobody's coming, so we're going to enter the intersection. Not the smoothest turn I've ever made, but you know what? Mission accomplished. Turn that off. Now, engage bumper right, and just pull over. Select parking gear. I don't know what I'd set that to. To be honest with you, I don't know what I set that to. Select parking gear. I probably put it on, this? yeah, twist this wheel to the left, okay. Shut off the engine with the enter button. Set the parking brake with circle. New achievement, training. Ladies and gentlemen, first mission accomplished. This gets pretty intense, by the way. It's not just city driving. Like, there's obstacle courses and stuff, I think, as well. I'm excited to give it a try. Okay. Oh, did I hit retry? Okay, that's my bad. Sorry. Take me back. Slalom. Zigzag without touching the posts or crossing the lines. Complete it without violations in less than 20 seconds and without knocking down posts. All right. I mean, we're using an SUV, so this is a little bit of a problem for us, for sure, because we're in a larger vehicle here, but let's give it a try. Fasten the seatbelt, start the engine. Release the parking brake. Confirm readiness by turning on the lower beam. All right. Settings. Controls. What is low beam? I don't even know what low beam means. There's high beams. It's view. The heck is view, dude? Okay, let's set that to this R3 button right here. Okay, there you go. R3. Start driving. Trick question. I'm not even in drive yet. Now we're in drive. Okay, start driving. The wheel is, again, unbelievably stiff. Needs to be adjusted between each task, I suppose. Yeep. No problem, man. New achievement, high accuracy. I mean, it wasn't record time, but still. Confident steering, slot. Dude, we 3-starred. It's so easy. It's the easiest game of all time. Perform a U-turn along the proposed path within the lined area. To complete it as fast as possible, switch to the reverse gear only once. I'll give you one better. Most of the U-turns I do, I don't use the reverse at all, because if you use the reverse, that would be called a J-turn. So start me up here. I was thinking I should get a gear stick and learn how to drive manual. Okay, before we get started here, I need to go back and adjust my settings slightly. Centering strength. Oh, okay, that's perfect. Okay. Every time I gotta open up this Logitech tab in between each one. Seatbelt. Engine. Engine. He's got it. Release the parking brake. Confirm readiness by turning on lower beams. I don't know what you want from me. Oh, you want me to do a J-turn, you frickin' liar. That's not a U-turn, that's a J-turn. Okay, lower beams are on. I will drive. I'll put the car into the drive. I will hit the brake and put the car into drive. Okay. And then, it's very simple. J-turn, do these in Vancouver all the time. You always go down a single road. We got a little clearance in front of us. And then you think, I believe I have just collided with that pole, but that's okay. You think that you're allowed to go there, then you realize it's local traffic only. Okay, a little heavy on the gas there, but you know what? That's fine. We take those. And then, we out here. New achievement, vehicular spin. New achievement, U-turn. We only got 2 stars because I think we were a little slow, but that's okay. I can live with that. Crossroads. You must cross the crossroads in the set direction while observing the driving regulations and traffic lights. To receive the Fast as a Wind achievement, complete this in less than 17 seconds. Dude, I can't wait till we get a little deeper in this. Okay, so you load up the Logitech. You adjust the spring strength by 1. There you go. And then you get back in here. Okay, record time. Fasten seatbelt. Squeep. Start the engine. Got it. Release the parking brake. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to turn on my lower beams, okay? Because what we're going to do is throw ourselves into drive first so that we're ready. And then we're going to turn on the lower beams. And we're going to start driving. Okay, well, I will cross the crossroads. Oh, well, if you'll excuse me, the light has just changed. I will stop. And then I will go. Safely. Checking both directions. New achievement, perfect stop. I might be the greatest driver of all time. That was one of the easiest 3-star performances I've ever achieved in my life. New vehicle available. Garage. Place the vehicle in the bay, maneuvering along the marked lines in a restricted space. No problem. It's amazing how you can find every game that I like to watch. Here's how it works, okay? I play Alt F4. I beat it. Everybody else starts playing Alt F4. I pivot, King of Retail. Everybody else starts playing King of Retail. Guess what? I'm proving my driving prowess on stream. I'm like a shark, man. The only way we stay entertaining is to keep swimming. Okay, now I'm a little worried about this one because I don't know. Oh, you know what? I can do the dad look. Let's go. Okay, well then we got no problem here. Although I do have I don't want to brag, but we have a backup camera, so my neck is never been weaker. Okay, so here you go. Put that on there. Start the engine, no problem. Release the parking brake. I'm not ready yet because we're going to throw ourselves into drive first to cheat the system a little bit. And then we're ready. All right. So it's very simple. We got to do a little J-turn with a garage backing us up. I didn't change wheel sensitivity. That's fine. Yeah, of course. I know we have to switch into reverse gear, okay? But it's not possible to look backwards while also holding the button that I need to hold in order to look backwards. That's one that's a little bit... Reverse to the bay and stop behind the control line. Are we done? We're way over, man. Set your parking brake. Never mind, I'm great. Release the parking brake, continue driving. I'm in drive. Okay, get me out of here. This is impossible. You did knock a cone down, whatever. Like, this is one that's actually saved. 10 times easier in real life. Start again. Okay. I mean, that I don't know if you can do that. I mean, we're just gonna have to use our mirrors, okay? Like, you can back up into a spot. You don't even need to use your rear view mirror. You could just use your side mirrors. Seatbelt. Start the engine. Release the parking brake. Lower beams on. I'll start driving if you don't mind. Step 1, you gotta put yourself in drive, and then scream. Maybe change the wheel sensitivity as well. Okay, then you just want to take a look behind you. Okay, you want to get a little feel for where this is. Then you're gonna get yourself ready. I mean, we could one-hand it. It's just not as it's not as easy as you'd think. It's like, imagine holding something on your steering wheel and then using both hands to turn it. I'm not worried about time. This is one we just want to make it through. Okay, so let's just make sure we can see that cone is our rightmost marker when we go backwards here. So you just take it very slow. Apparently I've driven off the exercise area. Okay, I have left the exercise area. So the first step here, you got to go into ye old Logitech Hold on, I need to respond to a baby message from my wife. There you go. And then you go into the ye old Logitech and you change the sensitivity. Oh, and this thing's smooth as butter. Okay, here you go. I said agooby. I said agooby, baby. Fasten seatbelt. Start the engine. Vroom, vroom. This one is almost impossible just because of the way that... I mean, this is like trying to drive with no neck. There you go. Okay, so we're just going to take it slow. We're going to get ourselves into a beautiful position. Very nice. A little heavy on the brakes. I'm used to the regenerative braking in the Bugatti. Then you're going to look behind you, and you're just going to get a little feel for how this looks. Okay? And you're going to go in reverse. And you're just going to wing it. You know what? There's no rule that says you got to do it immediately. How we doing? Oh, we're right in between them, dude. And then straighten that wheel out ASAP. Look behind you. Look behind you. You set your parking brake. Release the parking brake and continue driving. Don't hit that cone though. That's a tough one not to hit. Just coming out of here. No, no. We did well. Let's go. Okay, just get me out of this one. I'll take it. I'll take that 2-star. I'll take that 2-star. Okay, there you go. Exercises 1 to 5 are done. Perform reverse parallel. This is the one that is going to bother people. Perform reverse parallel parking and bring the vehicle to a halt. To successfully complete the task, follow the lines after leaving the parking lot. Pretty soon, we're getting into novice. In novice, we can move on to yard driving, and then country driving, and oh baby. Perhaps even some city driving. Oh no, there's a city test right here. Complete this task in less than 7 minutes? Are you insane? 7 minutes of driving? Okay, well, you get the Logitech going. Feels good. Feels good to me. Nice you always do a 360 check before you start driving, okay? Fasten the seatbelt. Vroom. Start the engine. Release the parking brake. I'm not ready yet because I would like to switch into drive. Okay, and then take a quick flash of the low beams. Stop behind the start and finish line. I have no idea what you're asking of me. Change to reverse gear. I'm inclined to blame the game for some verbiage on that one. I don't know what that means. I will start my engine. I will release the parking brake. And then, you know what? Put me in drive. Okay. Stop behind the start and finish line. The dashed one? Change to reverse gear. All right. Reverse to the parking lot. I don't know what you want from me. Oh, what? Hold on. I need chat to translate this one for me. Where does it want me to park? Oh, it wants me to drive further and then reverse backwards into the parking lot that's on my left? No, look to your right. Oh, it wants me to, park in this little, like, recessed area here. Oh, okay, I understand now. All right, get the logic. I'm not very good at parallel parking, but very few people are. So, you know, we're going to learn together. The thing with parallel parking is it's a little different for, like, every car, and it's a little different for every location as well. I mean, I practiced it like crazy for my driving test, and I nailed it on my first try, and I got my driver's license, and then I just was like, I'm never doing that again. Yeah, put me in drive first. That tends to make driving a little easier. Okay, stop behind the start and finish line. That's no problem. Just yell yell at me when you want me to stop. Thank you. And then, starting to feel like I shouldn't be playing this in 1080p windowed mode because objects in my mirror are smaller than they appear. So we're going to go into reverse. And we're going to reverse into the parking. It's not a parking lot. It's a parking spot, but that's okay. And, yeah, there we go. Starting to move it backwards. Starting to move it backwards. Do a big rotation of the wheel. Slow it down a little. Speed it up a little. Just be cool. Moved it a little too fast, I'm going to be honest. It's not a perfect parking job, and I have driven off of the area. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to put our wheels straight. We're going to go into drive, and then we're just going to pull forward and adjust somewhat. And then we're going to put it back in reverse. And we're just going to something like that, and then we're going to put our parking brake on. And we'll consider that to be an acceptable. And then, okay, then well, we should put it into park, I suppose, which I forgot what button that is. There you go. And then we're going to take it out, turn the parking brake off, put it into, well, you know what, we'll start by putting it into reverse, back up a little bit straight, put it back into drive, left signal out, quick little mirror check. Should do a shoulder check as well, but we're on the testing grounds. We can cheat a little bit. Mission accomplished. All right, but I'll take 1 star on that. Turn left and right without touching the posts or driving over the lines. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Clock is a piece, dude. Clock is a piece. Okay, so again, this is just like real driving. Every time you get in your car, you got to adjust your steering wheel sensitivity again. That feels pretty solid to me. Thank you. Fasten the belt seat. Start the engine. Vroom, vroom. Release the parking brake. I'm not ready yet. We will go into drive. Flash those high beams. Start driving. Skeet! Got to drive along the set path. I could have told you that. Quick, 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 quick. That's good stuff. Cross the exercise finish line. Which, I mean, come on. If we're talking about turns, this is just like, this is when you get to the corner of Smythe and Hornby. You're dodging people just falling into the streets, drunk people going woo, people carrying Holt Renfrew shopping bags, don't know where they're going. That's normal driving right there. Was that hard? Is there something special? Stop the vehicle in front of the stop 1 line on an ascent and bring it to rest. Without backing down more than 0.3 meters, continue to move forward. All right, I'm going to be honest. That's pretty easy to do in an automatic car, I think. I think that's a task that is meant to be difficult in an automatic or in a manual. In an automatic, I think that this is just called, this is when you fiddle with the stereo. Okay, fasten the seatbelt. Start the engine. Vroom, vroom. Release the parking brake. Switch into drive. Flash the low beams. Start driving. And then we're going to stop at the stop line. That's easy enough. Probably right about there. Set your parking brake. Continue driving. Oh, squeep! And then, of course, we're going to stop on the way down. Stop not more than 1 meter in front of the stop sign. Oh, excessive distance. Drive over the stop line. Mission accomplished. I don't know. I think I got some kind of... I got a negative there. I might have gone a little bit over the stop line. But that's normal. That's what you do that in real life too. Track test. Complete all core driving elements in sequence. Here we go. This is your actual driving test right here. I'm ready. Okay, so this... I'm a little scared because the backing up stuff is not easy to do in this. But okay, seatbelt on, parking brake off. Put yourself in drive, and then flash your low beams, and we're good to go, boys. Parking brake off. I didn't turn on my car. Put me in park. I think I'd never turned on the engine. There we go. Squeep! Okay. Ready to go. Parking brake off. Start the slalom, baby. We got 2.5 minutes to get 3 stars here. This is no problem. After this, I hope we can do the Super G. I mean, this is like, if you can't do this, you got to get a little bit more practice before your driving test. This is just called being in a parking garage at Richmond Town Center. Okay, no problem. Start a U-turn. So you want me to do a J-turn right here? That's no problem. Or do you want me to turn right and then do the J-turn there? I think that's what you want. Yeah, you want... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, I understand. No, just take your time. Better to do it, better to get it right, You've driven off the exercise area. This is where we did our J-turn last time. You drove off the side? Yeah, I got a big truck. That's why they make the side so small. Something, vroom, vroom. Yeah, I know a U-turn doesn't involve using reverse, but they don't want you to do a U-turn. They're lying to you. You have no. Oh, I didn't put my seatbelt on. They want you to do a J-turn. They just called it a U-turn earlier. Okay, reset the sensitivity. Seatbelt on. Car on. Switching to drive. Parking brake off. Low beams. We're good to go. Okay, start this slalom. Take your time. Start your slalom. You can take it slow through here. This is no sweat. I mean, if you were in real life, you would take it slow through this. Unless you're a professional driver on a closed course. This is very, very normal. Very... Wheel over the line. Okay, try me again. Try me again. Start the test. Okay. Sensitivity is way down. It's all right. Put me back. Put me back on a sensitivity of 6, please. Thank you. Very simple. Seatbelt. Just remember, seatbelt, engine, driving, parking brake off, low beams. Good to go. We had a little, I agree, we had a little front end swing there. All the Europeans laughing at me in chat. You guys haven't even seen a Cadillac Escalade. You know how much GeoGuessr I've played? I get it. You all drive Fiat 500s and Vespas, Over here in North America, driving's a little tougher. We drive things with, 3 tons of hauling power, okay? U-turn, it's on the right, it says U-turn in limited space. So that's where we're going. So we're turning into the U-turn area unbelievably slowly. And then we're going to begin our so-called U-turn, which is actually a J-turn. You got a little more space. Don't sweat that. Okay, then move your wheel back. We're going to throw this bad boy into reverse. We're going to throw it into forward. And then send it. I would say that's objective 2 accomplished. Start the crossroads. Okay. Drive up to the crossroads. It's a stop sign. Well, we got nothing to worry about then. Just wait for it to turn green, forehead. Start garage. Okay, this is the hard one. This is the hard one, because we can't even really look in reverse. Just going to take it right about there. This is where things get tricky, okay? So you don't have to do it instantaneously. Take your time. You park right once, you're okay forever. So we're going to throw this bad boy into reverse. We're actually going to start by coming a little bit out to the left because I didn't like my approach there. Then we're going to take it in. I do see objects in the mirror closer than they appear. Okay, take a little look out the back window. Take a look at the mirrors. Safe. Safe. Then we're going to start to straighten this son of a gun out. little close on the left. And the right. What are you talking about? That was so good. That was perfect. Start me again. I think I went too far back. I was waiting for them to tell me that I was too far back, but that's not how a driving test works. You have to know when you're too far back. Okay. This took me a lot of tries to beat. It is. You know, you ever play driver? So hold on. I have to focus. It's driving. Seatbelt. Engine. Parking brake off. Put it into drive. Low beams. You ever played driver? The first driver game, you had to beat a driving test just to play the first mission. I would say 60% of people who bought the game never made it past the driving test. The rest of the game, hard, not nearly as difficult as the tutorial. We should play some Alt F4 music. Sir so yeet, driving on the city streets. Sir so yeet, driving a Hummer H3. Sir so yeet, with the special breakfast treat. Okay, signal left. Then we're just taking it slow again. I see how you drive in other parts of, not just the world, but like the, even other parts of Canada. We deviated from the trajectory, so what? It's leisurely. You guys drive leisurely. We drive in the city that never sleeps. Skirt. We actually got places to be. So you know what? We might take the occasional shortcut. And if you got a problem with that, go back to Fargo. Okay, we've made it. We're going through the Crossroads section. I'll see you at the Crossroads so you won't be lonely. See you at the Crossroads so you won't be alone. Let them know who they're repping. Okay, start the garage. The garage is tough. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. So someone in chat just said Seattle and Vancouver are really bad to drive in for some reason. Anytime I'm in Seattle, I'm like, the roads, I feel like are worse. But I actually oh, this is messed up, man. I genuinely feel like the drivers are better. And I feel so much more confident driving in Seattle because everybody around me actually seems to not want to get into an accident. Whereas in Vancouver, people are just like, I don't care. I don't know if I like this one. Let's break for a second then. Let's break for a second. Look in your mirrors. That one seems okay. This one seems a little close. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to straighten our wheel out. This is not how, this should not be straight. My wheel in real life is turned 90 degrees to the left, but okay. We're going to put it into drive, and we're just going to drive forward just a little bit. You did not cross the control line. Okay, you're not allowed to adjust. Yeah, you're not allowed to adjust. Okay, sure. Okay, square. We're going to beat this, man. Didn't even turn the car on yet. There we go. Fifth car. It's second nature, though, man. Oh, I didn't adjust my sensitivity. It's like driving before they made power steering a thing. You know what? Am I crazy? Like this... It's actually like a little smoother. Skeep! Skeep! Okay, I screwed up my geography on this one just a little bit. That's okay. Take me back. Scoop. Dude, I think we're doing pretty well. Oh, there's nothing like the feeling of the wheels snapping back into your hands. See you at the crosswalk so you won't be lonely. See you. Okay, we're just cruising. Just cruising. Scoop. 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 Careful, I'm going to double clutch you. All right, all right. At least the first 3 sections are no problem. Cruising USA. Cruising USA? Okay, here we go. This is the spicy part. Your approach is all about your approach, man. It makes the actual parking job so much easier. Now, just take a look. So there's a I don't know, can you see my mouse pointer? No. Right on our back right corner, there's a pole. You might not think there's a pole. There is a pole there. You can see it in your side mirror. So how do you do this? You got to swing to the left slightly first. My man actually pointed at his screen, Lamau. I neglect to see what's so Lamau about that. I think we have gone too far. Oh. Start again, okay? I'm going to beat this in an SUV, man. I'm going to beat this in... You know, in real life, you don't drive 1980 by 1080p windowed mode, okay? So start the test. Ready? Record time. 3, 2, 1, go. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the fastest launch we've ever had. The launch controls on that were actually like world record level. Then you just play it gentle here. We had a little too much to the right there. Pulling it back to the left. I disagree, quite frankly. Okay. Take it back. Sensitivity low. Start the test. Okay. Always got to put that seatbelt on. Just like an F1 pit stop. Slow. Slow is fast, man. I will tell you. You know, you remember what Big Time Tommy said? Hey, this is Big Time Tommy. In school, you get the lesson, and then you get the test. In life, you get the test, and then you learn your lesson. That's keeping it old school. Take it easy. So deep, Lamau, I'm crying. So, I mean, what I want to say is that actually, like, the driving test is probably the most difficult driving you will ever do, or at least the driving where you're held to the highest standard. So it makes sense that this is a little tougher. Scoop. And a scoop. Look at it. I mean, this is easy, man. This is easy. Yeah, I think I have a road test after this. But the road test is easy. All you got to do is, like, drive within the lines, man. All these special maneuvers, this is where they get you. And if you even go slightly over the line, they're like, oh, you fail. You can't drive. You ever seen people driving? Like, I'm surprised they can tie their shoes in the morning. So just keep it in your head. We know where we want the back end of our truck to be. It's right about there. I think this is good. I think this is good. So much better. Now I just gotta... This one's fine. That one's fine. Turn that wheel faster. You gotta turn that faster. Can I just see how we're doing here? You've driven off the exercise area. Okay. I disagree. I disagree. Reset my sends. Reset my sends. Okay, this send seems fine. There's all sorts of, like, BS reasons why you can fail your driving test. Like, and I know, like, people are gonna come out with this as if it's, like, a logical extreme. But, like, in Canada, or at least in Ontario, you can fail your driving test if the instructor gets scared. Like, literally, if the instructor reports that they feel anxiety, then they can automatically fail you. But it's like, you know, in a perfect world, that was just bad, to be honest. In a perfect world, that might make sense, but like, so much of anxiety in a car is not determined by the car you're in. It's determined by the cars around you. Same thing, like I don't think I put my seatbelt. No, I didn't use my low beams. My mistake. I think we're ready now. Yeah. Oh, but I didn't adjust my sends, dude. Like in my first driving test, to get like my not full license, but like the learner's, not really a learner's permit. This is just a disaster here. Somebody jaywalked in front of me, and I had to slam on the brakes. Let me adjust my sends here real quick. Someone jaywalked in front of me, I had to slam on the brakes. And it's like, if the instructor ever feels anxiety, then they can fail you. So the whole rest of the driving test, I was like, what's the point? I already failed. Then she passed me, which was nice, but... I failed my first test because somebody blew a red light when I was trying to turn left. See, that's what I mean, like... You can't have, like, just strict... I mean, there's some strict rules for driving that make sense. Like, obviously, don't drive drunk. Stuff like that. But then there's some stuff, like, if you fail your driving test for turning left on, like, an amber light, then nobody in Vancouver should have a driver's license. Because people run the reds going straight, so the only way you can actually turn left after you've entered the intersection is to wait until all the frickin' psychos have already gone through the light, and then you turn left, usually on a red, and just freaking gun it. Dude failed me because I signaled too early? That's crazy. That's just madness. Okay. Start the garage. Center your car. You want it to be right about here. Just keep it moving. Good. There you go. You buy yourself a little more time. This is not that bad. Put me in reverse. Whoops. It's not possible. The stuff in reverse is not possible. I'm here to tell you. Without having a VR headset and being able to, like, look behind you, reverse cannot be done. That being said, we're going to keep trying. This. Seatbelt. Start the slalom. All I want in my life is Dark Souls randomizer. We have to put the randomizer, I wouldn't say like on the back burner, but at least take like a couple days off from it. I literally have YouTube videos scheduled until like March 26th or something like that. Oh, hello, Sips. Thank you for the raid. Did you play King of Retail today? I had to leave for baby reasons before you got a chance to actually get it going. We're doing our driving test today, and this is like number this is probably take 12. You got to put your seatbelt on. Did you hear that? Parking brake off. Start the car. Put it in drive, and then turn your low beams on. Pre-flight checklist complete. Now we can begin our slalom. There's a third-person button you can use for reversing. I'll be honest, it's resinous, but I would do it because it's not possible to hold the button to look in reverse. You know what I should do? I got a great idea because we're not doing manual transmission. Why don't I make, check this out. Here's something for you. Why don't we make look behind the clutch? Now we don't have a clutch button, but at least we can do it with our foot while we look, or while we drive with our hands. This might actually work. Is more king of retail? I'm hoping that today we can get some browser games going, but like, honestly, I left the scheduling so late, like I had no sensitivity change. Had like a very, very busy baby morning. So I need to talk to the, this is just cursed from to begin with. I need to talk to the browser lads. That's not the brake. Okay, I almost Toyota Prius us. Just changing my sends. There you go. Get the car calibrated. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, let me see the clutch working. Oh, baby. We're driving double clutched. I have a Prius. I got nothing against the Prius. It's simply that there was that case where like all those elderly people were like, I hit the brakes and it just drove, and then they ended up going through like the, I'm mad. It ended up going through like the plate glass windows of their favorite buffet restaurants, and then it turned out that actually when they looked at like the diagnostic computer of the car, they just were hitting the gas instead of the brake, and they tried to blame Toyota. Anyway, seatbelt, parking brake off, engine start, put it into drive, and then, ladies and gentlemen, oh, beams, there you go, saved. Oh, their floor mats were jamming up their pedals. No, that's not I didn't know that Malcolm Gladwell talked about that. I was just like, that was a news story that I followed as it happened. Because everybody was like, yo, I don't want to buy a Prius because sometimes they just get a mind of their own. That dang old computer just goes wild sometimes. And then the news came out. Toyota was like, yeah, actually they've just been hitting the gas instead of the brake. Okay, a squeeb, the gas instead of the brake. Squeeb. Okay, very simple. Reverse. Squeeb. There you go. There you go. Oh, so what? We deviated from the trajectory. Get over it. I make my own trajectory. I'm a trailblazer. I'm a rebel, Dottie. You ready? Greased lightning, baby. Okay, slow it down. This is of the utmost importance. Maybe I shouldn't have chosen like a Cadillac Escalade for my driving test. Like, this is borderline impossible. Scoop. Here's where it all matters. Okay, we got straight wheels. Put it in reverse. Little gas. Little gas. Slow. Fast, fast, fast. Easier. Much easier. Parking brake? I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we're there yet. Put it in park. Put it in park. Parking brake? I think we got to go a little further. I think we got to go a little further. Okay. So we're just going to put it in reverse. Parking brake off. I'm actually upset. What do you want from me? Like, we were in the spot. Maybe they just wanted me to drive out. I don't know. Maybe they were, because they're not going to hold my hand and be like, you parked well. Maybe they're just like, just drive out. That's probably what happened. Who cares if I'm parked at this perfectly straight 90-degree angle? It's my garage. Okay. It's harder than Orphan of Kos, confirmed. I'm in drive, but the car's not on. Can't start, cause my car's not on. Don't touch me, cause my car's not on. Car's not on. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Gotta hold the brake. Oh, ay, 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 ay. I've been singing a lot of songs to the baby. Like I was singing, you know, "Shine" by Collective Soul. I was singing that to the baby today. Baby, stop your crying, gotta warm up milk. Baby, stop your crying, 'cause I'm warming up your milk. Warming up your milk. And then you go, she kind of likes that part. I'm upset. And then you go, whoa, baby, let me warm your milk. Dude, we're gonna, I can't believe that after this we gotta do the dang parallel park too. We're doing, Chad, you don't even know, man. This is what real life is like. Sometimes you face adversity, okay? You know how many, I practiced parking into or backing into a parking spot for hours. And my dad, like, put me on frickin' nightmare mode. I feel like most people just go to, like, a grocery store parking lot or something like that. My dad took me to a car dealership because there were lots of cars parked in, like, you know, weird configurations. Yeah, I was gonna say, I felt like a bunch of force feedback there. And he was, I mean, he wasn't like one of those dads who was like, figure it out. But he was like, yeah, we're gonna do it here so that you feel like, you know, so you give it your all. You're not backing into like brand new Honda Accords. Okay. No, he taught me. It wasn't a bean dad situation. But when we were, I was helping Kate practice for her driving tests like 5 or 6 years ago. We were in an empty parking lot practicing, you know, backing into spots for like an hour. A security guard came over to us and was like, hey, if you don't stop driving around here, like, I have to call the cops. And we're like, oh, cool. Thanks for protecting the concrete, officer. Really appreciate it. And I'm not going to say where that security guard worked, but what I will say is that it's perhaps, it has over time become one of Vancouver's most reviled businesses. That time I coasted through that. Anyway, let's try again. No, it's not Tim Hortons North Subway. We can do this, man. We can do this. Just please move on to the expert stuff. How can I move on to the expert stuff when I haven't even completed the basics, man? We again, I hate to be this guy always making fun of the gamers. You can't just quit something at the first sign of strife. You gotta exercise that patience muscle. You gotta learn how to get better, and you gotta, you know, this is a boss fight, exactly. Plus, can I tell you, this is the game that I wish I had when I was 16. It didn't exist back then, and now that it does, I'm excited. Quite frankly, I'm excited. What about Need for Speed? Previously, if you wanted to practice digital driving, you had to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and just try to stick to the rules. But that's no fun. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm clearly, you can see on the screen, I'm within the lines of the road. I'm within the lines of the road. I agree. I don't think my U-turn registered. I don't think my U-turn registered. Oh, you didn't do the U-turn exactly correctly. You have to turn your car at a 42-degree angle minimum. You are only at a 39-degree angle. Seatbelt on. Okay, we're ready to go. I didn't adjust my sensitivity this time. Okay. Is the wheel controlled with a thumbstick or with A and D? The wheel is controlled with the Logitech G920 steering wheel that I have in my hands right now. This is not a sponsored stream. I bought it to play F1 with a long time ago. And I honestly, I got a good, I've adjusted sends now. I got a good amount of time out of F1, but this is really what it's all about right here. A little sharp on the turn, but that's okay. No deviations. Good. That's acceptable. Come on. Jay, I can't play F1. I hate to say it, okay? People don't like to watch it. At least North Americans don't like to watch it. And then the Europeans just make fun of me for playing on automatic. It's like the highest barrier to entry for like the most minimal reward possible. Okay, at least we made it back to garage here. Squeep. Okay, garage. This is what it's all about, man. No, I will never fail Crossroads. A little more. Okay, beautiful. Double clutch it. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, put me in reverse. Wheels slightly tilted to the right. More tilted. Little tilted. That's fine. Nope. Here's what we're gonna do, okay?